Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, and I'm guessing it's on yours too if you're watching this. Here's the paradox. AI is booming, especially on the West Coast, yet unemployment there is through the roof. How does that even make sense? I mean, you'd think with all the tech innovation, jobs would be everywhere. But here's the thing, it's not that simple. Let me break it down for you. First, let's talk about Juan Ruiz. This guy has AI skills, over a decade of management experience in tech, and he's been job hunting in California since October 2024. Hundreds of applications later. Crickets. Nobody's calling back. And he's not alone. What's going on here? Personally, I think this highlights a massive disconnect between the hype around AI and the reality of the job market. Companies are investing heavily in AI, but that doesn't mean they are hiring more people. In fact, it often means the opposite. Here's why. AI is replacing certain roles. Think about it, if a company can automate tasks that software developers or data analysts used to do, why would they need as many of them? Laura Ulrich from Indeed put it perfectly. Companies are spending big on AI enterprise solutions, which usually means cutting labor costs. Unless their budget grows, they are not hiring more people, they are just doing more with less. And that's a huge shift that a lot of people aren't talking about. Now, let's zoom out for a second. California, Oregon, and Washington, the heart of the US tech scene, had some of the highest unemployment rates in the country as of June 2024. California's information industry hit a 6-year low in April, and it's barely recovered since. What's even more striking is that people with advanced degrees, especially in tech-adjacent fields, are struggling the most. Ben Hyman, an economist at UCLA, called it, AI is having concentrated effects on these industries. It's not just about tech companies, it's about the entire ecosystem around them. Take Amazon and Microsoft, for example. Two of the biggest employers in Washington, and they've both been laying people off. Microsoft's headcount dropped for the first time in a decade, and Amazon cut over 30,000 jobs since October 2024. Even Intel, Oregon's largest private employer, announced layoffs last month. Their workforce is down to 81,000 from over 130,000 in 2022. That's staggering. And it's not just about layoffs, it's about the kind of jobs that are disappearing. High-skilled roles are being hit hard, and that's a trend we can't ignore. What makes this really interesting is the broader economic context. The US economy lost 23,000 jobs last month, partly due to the fallout from the Iran war. Rising transportation and freight costs are hitting businesses hard, especially in the Western region. So, it's not just AI, it's a perfect storm of factors. But here's the thing, AI is the wild card. It's accelerating changes that were already happening, and it's doing it at a pace that's hard to keep up with. In my opinion, this raises a deeper question. What does the future of work look like in an AI-driven economy? Matt Carter, who was laid off from his project manager job in Portland, said it best, getting a tech job on the West Coast feels like winning the lottery right now. There's too much competition and not enough hiring. He's considering becoming a security guard just to make ends meet. That's a stark reality check. If someone with his experience is struggling, what does that mean for everyone else? From my perspective, this isn't just a West Coast problem, it's a preview of what's coming everywhere. AI is transforming industries, but it's also disrupting careers. Companies are selectively hiring, focusing on attrition or specific needs, but they are not expanding their workforce. And as AI gets better, that trend is only going to continue. So, what's the solution? I don't have all the answers, but I think we need to rethink how we prepare for the future of work. Upskilling, reskilling, and maybe even redefining what a job looks like in the first place. Here's my closing thought. AI is a tool, not a destiny. It's up to us to decide how we use it, and how we adapt to it. The West Coast might be ground zero for this transformation, but it's a conversation we all need to have. So, what do you think? Are we ready for the AI-driven economy, or are we just starting to scratch the surface? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to hear your take.